All right, people, we need your support. This channel exists because you believe in our stories. We're not funded by big corporations. We're not bought by special interests. We're independent for the people, by the people. And we're here to speak the truth of our communities across the country. Every story we bring to you about injustices, about our culture, about what's really going on in our neighborhood is powered by us and hopefully now by you. We're asking every single viewer who values what we're doing here to help us stay independent. If just a few of you would donate $2 to $5, it'll make a huge difference. It's easy. You could send support through Venmo, Cash App, or Zelle. Your donation doesn't just keep the lights on, it keeps our voices strong. We're not just another YouTube channel. We're your news, we're your platform, we're your movement. So if you rock with us, if you believe in independent Latino media, drop $2, $3, or $5 today. Thank you so much for watching, supporting, and standing with us. We're just getting started. Let's grow together. And we are live, Mr. Chris. What's good, Mr. Chris? How you doing back there, my friend?
Life is beautiful. What's up, AC Nation?
AC Nation in the building. Mr. Quicks, Young Quicks in the building. What's up, Playboy?
What's up, OG, man? Thank you for having me.
Oh, man, anytime, brother, anytime. Yeah, you just came back from the nice 805 weather, bro.
It's kind of hot for us, but it is.
It's hot for you guys, but it's not hot in general. Bro.
Yeah.
I went out to the Ventura County Fair.
Okay.
Right before the close that Saturday before they closed like 3 weeks ago, right?
Yeah.
And when we left here, it was hot, bro. It was like 90 something. I go in shorts and tank top. No, I was cold over there.
You were right there by the beach.
At the beach, bro. But I was like, it was a good cold. It was like you're driving around. But yeah, you guys definitely got the weather, man.
Yeah, nah. Everybody says that we're known for the strawberries, the boxing, and the weather.
There you go. And for Young Quicks,
And for Young Quicks, you know.
What's good with you, homeboy?
Man, I was like, oh, gee, my baby's out. My baby's out, man. The project that I've been mentioning every prior interview I do with you is finally out. I finally was able to bring it out to fruition. And I'm excited because now I get to get feedback from the world, and they get to see what I've been working on for this long, man. Every time.
How long has it been?
Honestly, I would say probably since 2016 almost.
Oh, shit. Yeah. So it has been that long.
That's probably the first recording that I did with Fingers to focus on the project. But there was some we scratched off, obviously, you know, as you work. And I tell people, I've been consistent the whole time. It's not like I didn't put out music for 9 years.
Yeah, for sure.
I was still putting out music, but I wanted this to be like everything to me, you know?
You wanted a straight album come out.
Like an album, but like something that I felt comfortable presenting to the world, you know?
I mean, you had great success with that Oxnard anthem.
Well, that was a pre-release for the album that kind of took a life of its own. OG, how can I say this? That was off an Instagram post. I posted it on an Instagram post for an event we did with McDonald's, and the radio station, the program director called me. He said, hey, that record you posted, I need it. I said, it's not ready. It's not even mixed. It's not mastered. He said, don't matter. Send it to me.
Really?
And so it just took on a life of its own, you know?
Well, I mean, it's like you have an army out there in 805 back in your play, bro.
Yeah, nah, that's what people say, and I tell people like, this is probably the most success. No, I'm not the most success. The most support that I feel that I've gotten all at once. I got the mayor, man, that rolls with me, you know, like which is crazy. I never, as a kid, be like, oh, the mayor's gonna be my friend, you know,
right?
That's like stuff that you don't picture, you know. Obviously, like Kobe Jones, you saw him at the Christmas event. Brandon Rios has my back.
Brandon Rios,
Mikey Garcia, Fernando Vargas shares my stuff,
cold.
and like growing up, I never pictured that. So, you know, I'm like, man, I guess it's my turn, you know?
It's dope. You, by far, though, are with your guys' whole team. And when I say team, I mean everybody that supports with, you know, Garcia, with Brandon Rios, with McDonald's, with the mayor. When I went out there to your Christmas giveaway, my God, dude, no chingas way. That was huge, fool. I went there and I'm like, are you kidding me? It was the whole high school. This is a huge high school.
Yeah.
All the way this way, all the way that way. And I'm like, damn, are they going to have enough gifts over here?
You remember that I would always tell you about it?
Yes.
But it's hard to explain it. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Because I tell people that it's bigger than me. It's bigger than my music. It's bigger than anything that I do. And I do it because I was that kid. Like, plain simple, I was that kid. I used to go, my mom used to take us to the churches to get our free toys, so I never forgot that. Right. So the purpose of me doing it is so one of those kids could become 10 times more successful and never forget that and keep doing, you know, a good cycle going instead of something negative or bad, you know?
How many gifts would you estimate?
Estimate?
Yeah.
Well, we got a certificate from the city of Oxnard that estimated 2,500. Do you think that was accurate?
Oh, easy. No, that's easy. I
Yeah?
would say
Okay,
I would
cool.
I would say probably more.
Okay,
No,
cool.
easy, bro.
Cool.
No, there's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. That's easy what you guys were given because you pretty much half of the basketball inside the court was all
Yeah.
full of toys, and we're not just talking about like un juguete
Yeah,
así.
un-
No,
yeah.
way, we're talking bicicletas.
Yeah.
We're talking like some real stuff that some of those little cars the kids drive. Like,
And not only that, I don't know if you noticed, OG, McDonald's gave us 500 Happy Meals, solitas.
I remember.
And to me, like, you know, we couldn't, as a kid, I don't want to say we couldn't afford. My mom wouldn't buy us a Happy Meal. She would be like, nah, we gotta save. We gotta save.
You'll get that fucking the white bread and they'll just cut the corners.
No. My mom would tell us we gotta save. We gotta save for you want shoes for school. We gotta save. We gotta save. Like to go from that to being able to like bless the kids, that's pretty crazy.
Well, that's a beautiful thing because a lot of times, especially in the hip hop community, people are more worried about flossing what they got, trying to show people, but not truly giving back to the community. They'll probably go real quick, but no, you're in charge of that place. You're over there moving. You're doing your thing, and you're definitely the catalyst getting all that stuff going over there, man.
Well, right now I'm not in a bad predicament, but I feel like when you're playing tug of war and they
Yeah.
pull you both sides.
Yes.
Because right now I just dropped the biggest album of my life that I feel like, and the product that I'm ready to present to the world, and it's, do I spend a lot of money on the marketing and not be able to focus on the community events that I do?
Right.
Or do I keep doing what I do and just let it ride out? You know what I'm saying? So I had to find a balance, if that makes sense.
Absolutely.
You know?
But if you're not successful in the music game, it's hard to give back to the community. So
Yeah.
I mean,
So I've been having conversations lately with some of my partners and my sponsors, and they try to tell me about other events and other things going on, and I'm telling them, bro, like I just dropped the album, and if nobody hears my new album, I'm not gonna be able to pay my bills, dog.
right.
You know what I'm saying?
Straight up.
And I never had to say that to nobody. You know what I'm saying? But it's the reality. This is my job. This is all I do, bro.
This is what you do.
This is
Yeah,
what I do.
you ain't driving the forklift,
Yeah,
bro.
nah. Yeah, so I think because sometimes people see me with this image and they see me that I don't ask for things and maybe they feel that I don't need nothing, but I do need the support.
It's
you know?
because many people in the rap game, bro, it's a fake it until you make it.
Yeah.
It's a persona, and they can have 20 racks worth of jewelry,
yeah.
and they're still living at the mom's
Yeah,
house,
yeah.
or they're barely making ends meet.
Yeah,
And I
exactly.
get it; it's part of the game.
Yeah.
But I've known this for years that this is what you do. This is what you do for a living, bro.
Yeah. This is just, these are trophies to me, you know?
Right.
So like,
No, you've earned that though.
yeah, you know what I'm saying? But like in reality, I know that what I'm trying to leave behind is not jewelry, bro.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, absolutely.
Like I want something that's gonna live longer than me, probably longer than my family. You know, something like the ultimate goal. I think I told you last time was I want to start the program for the kids. That's
Right.
still my goal.
Right, of course.
Like, listen to what I'm telling you. I'm not telling you I want a mansion. I want this.
Yeah.
I want to open a program for the kids. Bro.
Yeah, but you need to also be able to make a living.
Yeah, of course,
While
of
you're
course,
doing that.
of course, because I gotta fund it somehow.
Right, for sure.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm very realistic. So now I'm at a point where in my career where I'm like, okay, I shouldn't be afraid to ask for support.
No, absolutely not.
You know?
Absolutely not. It takes a village, bro.
Yeah.
And you can't do it by yourself. But I think what it is my advice to you would be as far as how, people want to do this, people want to do that. And they always want to do that because it seems easy. They think it's just, they show up and everything. They don't know all the planning, right? I've been in that same situation. I think with you is like the Christmas thing. You can't give that up. That's already.
Yeah, that's already.
People are already looking forward to it.
Yeah, no.
You just can't really take on more events.
Yeah.
These are my events that I do yearly, and that's what I can do. It when I can do more,
I'll sign up.
Yeah, like with me, we do the backpacks, we do the turkey giveaways, we did the handball tournament. People, hey, when we gonna do another handball tournament? That was cool. I said, bro, that was months in planning. You know, you got to get permits. You got to talk to. It's a holiday.
Yeah,
fool.
no, I'm already talking to the principal. I have a meeting where it's September something.
There you go.
Just to get
To
ready
plan
for
it.
the Xmas.
Yeah, it's an event.
Yeah,
It is a community event where you're giving back, but it's an event.
Yeah.
Either way, so it takes time from you. Now let's talk a little bit about how you were saying about the marketing. I've heard from just in general when you see certain artists that are on a level scale
yeah.
and they'll tell you that a lot of the stuff when it comes to music, movies, it's marketing. If you got no marketing behind it, if nobody knows the movie's even around, how are they gonna watch it? So how are you taking on that the marketing thing right now?
Man, well, right now it's either you spend the 6 figures in the marketing, hiring people, or you put in the groundwork yourself. So I'm trying to do both, balance it, because obviously I still gotta live, and I still gotta be able to pay my bills, and I still gotta be able to focus on my community events. But I do have a lot of relationships, like with the McDonald's. My buddy from McDonald's has 47 locations. So I don't know if you saw, I did the snack wrap song. Yeah. So from that, I asked them to put up. Well, I gave them the posters, and I said, please. And I've gone to some of the locations on Oxnard, and you see the snack wrap poster with my name. So they helped me out that way. On off air, I was telling you with the posters that I brought that I'm going to all the Catalyst shops. My other sponsor, he has 33 Catalysts all the way up and down California. I've done 18 so far. Shout out to my boy Turis and my boy Danny that are helping me. We did Costa Mesa, San Diego, Hemet, Florence, Oxnard. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm doing all the groundwork and putting the miles in the SUV you saw with my name on it.
That's dope,
like
bro.
I even wrapped that because I had said I have to
Promote it.
Yeah, you know, like if I can't pay the $26,000 for a month on a billboard or 2 months, then I'm gonna wrap my car and balance it out. You know what I'm saying? I try to be as realistic as I can. OG, you know, like I have a relationship with the Dodgers DJ, so I make sure that my friends, because they're my friends, man, because they've been supporting me for so long that I consider them friends now, because like they don't have to support me.
Yeah, they don't.
They don't have to. So I make sure that they have the music before it's out. I try to do everything I can. That's, how can I say, doesn't really involve money. But at the end of the day, you still have to spend money, man.
But it involves favors, though.
Yeah,
right?
yeah, but you still have to. Like right now I'm having discussions with the label about ads. I want to buy ads. We never bought ads, and I'm like, hey, if McDonald's is still doing ads, we should be able to do ads. You know what I'm saying? Or we should feel like we need to. You know. So that's the discussion that I'm having right now. Like, hey, man, maybe we should focus on the cities that I know I have listeners at based on the data we do have.
Right.
And maybe focus on those little markets and throw a little money in there and see what it does, you know?
Right. Well, I mean, but that's important. So how do you convince them to do it? Is it something where...
Well, I would have to say, obviously, showing them that I'm working for it and obviously, you know, showing that there's some momentum going, because it is going to take some money. Somebody's going to have to, you know?
Yeah. And then you're also at the soccer games. You're doing everything.
So shout out to VCFC. I put them on my stickers everywhere. Major shout out to VCFC. They did a newsletter. They're playing this Sunday, and on the newsletter they put a little article for my album and everything.
Yeah, bro.
So you know what? I think like everybody's trying to. They're like, this is it. Let's do this. You know, and I'm happy and grateful because like this is all I wanted, OG. Honestly,
it's a team thing over there, bro.
Yeah.
All right. So how's Big Brandon doing over there, bro?
He's good, man. He's good. He went to my listening party and he's good. He brought his family. Shout out to Brandon. I'm gonna make it public. I'm gonna be a padrino to his daughter.
That's right.
They reached out in November, so if God allows it, God willingly, 2 days after my birthday, I'm gonna be a padrino.
Tell me I need that fade, fool. I need that head up, Brandon. Homeboy, I've been waiting for you, carnal.
Yeah, so we're gonna be compas. If God allows it, we're gonna be compas, which is pretty cool, you know, because you don't think of stuff like that.
Nah, yeah, that's a cool ass homie.
Yeah,
Look at Brandon, bro. So talk to me about the album, bro. What you got? How many tracks are there, and what are they?
Man, 13 songs, guys. 13 songs. It features Baby Bash, a Brown Boy, and it features Sad Boy Loco, and of course Fingers. He produced the whole record. If you don't know who Fingers is, go look him up, man. He's very big in the K-pop world, but not only that, he's one of the OGs in Chicano rap, because when I was growing up, you know Summer Nights, right, Little Rob?
Of course.
That's him singing on it. That's him that produced it.
Oh, shit, okay.
You know Lina Cachola, right?
Of
He wrote it.
course.
He produced it. You know, so a lot of the big records that we know, like, he was a part of. So when I was a kid, I was like, I need to work with him. And here we are.
And you got the chance to work with him.
Yeah, a whole album.
That's right. So I remember what you got. You got 13 tracks in here.
Yeah, 13 records.
Which is the one you're dropping first, or say?
Well, obviously Oxnard's out, so that one's still on the radio. They just VC Star wrote a touch-up article about the success that it's had.
That's huge over there, bro. Huge.
Well, not only that, I'm just say it publicly. I try to reach out to Power 106, OG.
Yeah.
I try to get it played. They kind of shut me down in a nice way, in a very nice way.
Of course.
They just told me, hey, your record's good, very regional. It will do well there. We'll keep an eye on it. That was it. That was kind of the conversation. Well, guess what I did? I got it played at the Dodger Stadium.
Yeah, for sure.
I got it played at the BMO Stadium. I got it played when Terrence Crawford fought the guy in LA at the major fight.
Shit.
I got it played everywhere you could think of to show them like, hey man, I can still get it played over here. Look.
Yeah, it's a damn good song. It's a summertime anthem. Like, it doesn't necessarily listen. Everybody from here to Mississippi was saying Compton, bro, back in the days.
Well, that's what I said. I said we listened to the Jay-Z song, the New. I don't know how to say the New York song.
Yeah, for sure.
You know what I'm saying? And I was like, well, but I get it. I'm not at Jay-Z level. Once again, being realistic. You know what I'm saying?
For sure.
So I get it. So I guess I did it to prove a point. Like, hey, well, you're gonna tell me no. I hear like find a different route, and I did. You know?
Yeah, because they play all that songs in 805. They play everything, like you know, like Little Rob and all that. That's San Diego, but nobody. I think that a lot of times that kind of hinders us, but it's not like yours was, and that's what makes you different than most rappers. And it sucks because it makes you different, but also it kind of hinders you in a way that yours is not all gang stuff and. It's hip hop, bro, but it's not all on that bad tip,
Oh, gee, I don't know if a lot of your followers right here know Sad Boy Loco, but he's like one of the most gangster rappers there is right now in the
For
805.
sure.
And I got him on the cleanest song ever. He didn't say one bad word. I was just bragging about it on the radio. I said, I might have made history by having Sad Boy Loco on this record. It's like a radio-friendly record. Nobody said a bad word.
What's the name of the song?
Next to Me. Go listen to it, guys. Number 9 on the album. Check it out. I got a lot of good feedback. Even one of the program directors was like, hey, that was the one you should push next. You know, so check it out. Give me some feedback, man.
You guys make a video for it yet?
Not yet. I just shot the video for I Remember on Sunday.
Okay.
Shout out to the doc, Ted Lawrence. 24 hours got it approved. I sent him the record. He sent it to whoever he needed to, the superintendent, whoever. 7:30 in the morning, call me. You're good to go. Go shoot the video.
Where'd you guys shoot it at?
Oxnard High School. He opened the classrooms, library. That's why I'm shouting him out because, like, you know, like, come on, like, who's gonna give you on a Sunday? On a Sunday, he give you access.
He gave you the llaves.
The llaves, huh? Now the mayor needs to give me the llaves. Where's the mayor at?
The mayor's over doing his thing. I seen him on the news over there fighting. The stuff is going on over there, bro.
Speaking of the mayor, shout out to the mayor. I did mention you, and he told me anytime that you want to welcome in.
Heck yeah, for sure,
he's willing
bro.
to come.
For sure.
I went to his office before I came.
For sure, yeah, we'll schedule him in, bro.
Perfect, ya dijiste.
Is that tough for you? Like, is it frustrating to you at all that, you know, since your music is not all super killer, super this, because unfortunately, that's what sells, bro. It's almost like if you want to get put on quick, you gotta go to the county or hit the joint for a couple of years to be like, all right.
It gets frustrating to a point where you're like, oh, maybe I could do something to get views faster. But as far as like the recognition and respect and love that I feel when I go in public places or from a Eric sermon or from a Baby Bash,
yeah, that's right.
or because none of the conversations I have with them ever involve money. You know what I'm saying? So I know that they see something in me. You know what I'm saying?
For sure.
And in that aspect, as far as like me getting the love and recognition, no. But as far as like when I see people, obviously that become more popular, quote unquote, you know, in a shorter amount of time, you're like, man, is that all I have to do? All I had to do was get a tattoo here, or all I had to do was crash out here. You know what I'm saying? And but now I'm not willing. I feel like I got too many people watching me and too much responsibility as far as my community and stuff.
Oh, you definitely do. You have a lot of young people that definitely look up to you. You're definitely a role model in your community, bro. I mean, no ifs, ands, or buts about it. I saw it when we were there. You got kids just... it's beautiful, bro. It's beautiful. And I think no amount of money, you know, would be worth trading that for.
Well, that was a conversation that I had with a radio guy the other day, because I was telling him, like, not in a frustrated way, but I was like, man, I still got to put in the ground. Like, not complaining. I'm very vocal.
No, yeah, for
I'm
sure. Having a conversation.
Yeah, having a conversation. And he's like, bro, in my eyes, you already made it. You've done everything that any kid wishes they could have done. You walked out of boxing, you've been this. And then most importantly, you never forgot about where you come from.
Right.
And I was like, well, maybe I don't really see it because I'm still going. I'm still chasing this dream, man.
Right.
So I'm working, you know, like I've been up since 6 in the morning today, today, yesterday, and this is my job. Like this is
the highlight.
I never clocked out, you know? You know what I'm saying? So and tomorrow the same thing. I got a TV show that I gotta do just to get the word out. And
where you heading to?
Right here in LA. I'm doing what is it? Visión Latina. It's live TV, Channel 33, LA.
Okay,
Channel 33.
yeah, I know what that is.
Yeah. So I'm gonna be right there.
You got an interview over there?
No, performing for them, my new music.
Oh shit, that's right.
Yeah, so I have to, man.
And that's another thing that you got that a lot of people don't. You know how to perform. You know how to perform live. You can do it. Doing what we've been doing, you know, Chris and I for these many years. One thing I've noticed is there's a lot of people that can punch in. Chris, right? There you go. See.
There's nothing wrong with that.
No, listen. There's nothing wrong with that. But if you really want to be a performer, You gotta be able to perform,
Yeah,
bro.
yeah.
It, you know, it's like a boxer that can only spar, but when it comes time to boxing, he can't box.
Yeah.
That's how I see somebody. And I get the punching in part. You're tired, but if you can't, like when we do the 60-second thing, if you can't do a 60-second live, bro, and rap,
Yeah, yeah.
you might want to choose another career. But then again, the music industry isn't.
get lucky. You can get lucky.
It's no longer really about talent. It's about the gimmick.
Yeah.
It's about the views. It's about who's this fucking guy right here, real quick. Even though he may be talentless, but
Yeah.
hey, I like seeing him crash out. I like seeing what he's doing, right?
Yeah, no, OG, I still don't have a TikTok. I still don't have a TikTok because I feel like I'm trying to prove a point at this point. Like, hey man, you don't gotta do none of that weird stuff. You know, you don't gotta do none of crazy stuff. My music's there. If anybody wants to use it, go ahead, use it. It helps me out. I see the results. I see the streams.
Right.
Obviously, that helps me out. But like, as far as when I think of that, I'll be like, man, I gotta do something silly. You know, I don't know why. I'll be like, I gotta do something silly,
Yeah, bro.
or I'm gonna lose brain cells. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no, the TikTok thing, I leave it. I put shorts in there, but yeah, people. TikTok's a different world, bro.
Yeah?
TikTok is like, it's almost like a reality show. It is. If you're a successful TikToker, it's a reality show where you're just showing the good, the bad, and the ugly. For when usually the bad and the ugly will sell more.
Yeah.
But TikTok is.
Yeah, I haven't met somebody that came out of TikTok that did something good yet.
That's what I'm saying. It's the good, the bad, and the ugly. So out of all these songs, is there any favorites?
For me, I would say obviously Oxnard, and I remember because it talks about like me basically in my childhood and basically saying this is all I wanted, and I remember thinking that this was possible, and now it's my turn, you know.
That's right.
So that's why I shot the video too, and when I did a private listening party, I had Columbia Records there, I had all the radio stations there, the Spanish, the owners, like dudes that own like 47, because I wanted to show them like, hey man, this is what I've been, this is it, you know, and if you ever thought about supporting me, this is the moment that I will need your support. And so I gave them these rating cards. These rating cards were like a 5 mic rating, like
Okay.
back in the days, like the double XL. And I did a whole album presentation with an intro and everything. And based on the rating cards that I got, the one that stood out was I Remember, Oxnard, the one with Baby Bash. It was Weekend. Next to me was Sad Boy Loco. Number 12, which is Working for a While, and Crossover.
That's not too shabby, bro.
Yeah, that's almost like, I would say, half the album.
Yeah, a good 40%, which is not bad at all. I mean, nowadays you're lucky to get 1 or 2 hits in there. That's what they do, and after that, that's it. But that's not too shabby at all. Any feedback from any of the companies yet?
Well, they submitted, for my understanding, what they think, what they submitted for the playlist was the one Classic, and I like that record a lot, personally, with Brown Boy. It reminds me of a timeless record. And I think when people hear it, they're gonna know what I mean. You know, like you can use it for anything, for classic cars, for girls that are naturally beautiful. You know what I'm saying?
Not the buchonas?
Nothing against them, but the song.
Nothing against the buchonas. We don't want to beef with
You know what I'm
Oxnard,
saying? But listen to the record, and then you know what I mean, because to me it sounds like a very. I mean, that's why it's called classic, like a classic record.
And where can you listen to all this stuff at?
My website, OG. I did a discount code before I came. Go to youngquicks.com right now to get 20% off. All you have to do is type in code 805. I made it easy. Code 805.
That's pretty easy.
So you go to youngquicks.com. The first thing you're going to see is history repeats. I made it so you guys could play it for free. You could play it for free. But if you want to support me, 20% off code 805.
That's right. What's up with that jersey, homeboy?
Shout out to
People are liking it.
Turi's Birria. Yeah, people are liking the jersey, man. One day, I forgot where we were at, and I said, hey, I like that jersey. He said, man, that's yours. Take it. And here we are, look. I told him I'm going to wear it today. Shout you out.
Hey, are you gonna perform a song for us today, man?
Whatever you want, G, we got this.
Let's give Chris a beat, bro.
Let's do it. Let me see if I find one right here. Let me see if I have Working for a While. That's a record off of here. So that way they can
Okay.
hear it.
Let's hear it.
Let's see if I got it.
If you don't get no tamales, fool, don't let them in.
So how do I send it to you, Chris?
Email.
Email or airdrop?
Or
Email it to American1Cholo@gmail.com.
Okay, cool.
I muted myself.
American one, the number one,
yeah.
Cholo.
Oh, that's okay. Let them have my email. American1cholo@gmail.com. No, that's my email. They can have it.
Yeah, submit your music. I'm gonna rate it. I'm the new rating guy.
Man, yeah, there you go. Yeah, while we're waiting for this, I put a post on IG about helping people read blueprints. What I want to do is get some people here in the studio. I only got like 3 or 4. I want to get about a good 6 to 8. So if anybody out there on YouTube world wants to, and I'm not saying you're gonna come in here and just learn how to read blueprints in one day, bro, but I will give you the basics. We'll go through it. We'll give you elevations. We'll give you some of the foundation stuff. Hit me up at that email, american1trollo@gmail.com. All right, so let's get this beat going real quick. What's up, OG Smoker?
How long is it, Chris? Hopefully it's the right one. I didn't even hear it. I don't know if it's the live one.
He'll let you hear it right now before you. What is it?
Get it.
138? That's not it?
No, that's not it.
Wrong one.
Yeah.
That's not
Sorry, wrong one. Because I want it to be live. Right?
Yeah, for sure. That's what we're doing. Yeah, so we'll read the basics of the blueprints, homie. I got the room in the back. I got the knowledge in my brain, so I think it'd be good to.
It's gonna have to be
learn it.
another one, but it's okay.
That's okay.
No, it's all right.
Whatever one you feel comfortable with.
No, it's the only one I have with the show version.
Got you.
My bad. I want to be professional for you guys. I want you guys to hear me authentic. I don't want you guys to say, he just lip sync.
What's up, player? How you doing?
What's the email again?
Or American1Cholo@gmail.com.
American One Cholo.
The guy.
Don't be
The
sending
myth.
no selfie,
The
Bato.
legend.
Go check out my new album, History Repeats, right now. 13 songs, guys. Meanwhile, we get the record.
Show 'em that one,
Let
bro.
me show
I
you
like
guys
that,
the
bro.
poster,
I
the
like
big old
that.
poster. If you guys shop at any Catalyst right now, like 80% of them have these so far. We're working on it.
That's
the
dope.
whole team. Shout out to Elliot, Chris, everybody, the whole staff, man. They've been very supportive, very friendly. They make me feel like I'm at home, man. I go in there and I feel like I'm shopping for cookies and stuff. Like I'm shopping for milk and taking them to my guest. You know what I'm saying?
Hey,
Let's get it. We're doing Oxnard. Let's get it.
All right.
Hey.
Get the
This is-
bottles out the way here real quick.
This is my love letter to my hometown, guys.
There you go. Let's see what you got.
Let's get it. Hey.
Kissed by the sun, hugged by the sea. No better place to be than Oxnard, Oxnard.
It's the city I rap.
Beauty mixed with
Hey,
a little danger.
listen.
Just north of the city of angels.
Studies, what up?
Oxnard, we've all come so far.
Yeah. O's for opportunity. When there is unity, when you're really working, you'll shine without the jewelry. Music global, but if we speaking local, let me take you to the days of the OG Monte Loco. You can't forget it. You won't regret it. I still repping for the city, no matter where I'm headed. I don't look back. I got a book bag full of rhymes to work with rhymes from the loop pack. My whip all black, my skin brown. Sometimes I can't forget. I live the dream now. Something like that, right? That's how it goes.
The beat passed away, Chris?
Copyright strike.
Hey,
I'm kidding.
the
I'm
beat
kidding.
said you're on your own.
Gmail just froze.
The email just that's on Chris, bro. That's what I'm talking
Oh
about.
man,
bro.
but yeah, but I just still wanted to show him, you know.
See, but there's a lot of people that they can't do that on the fly.
They would have froze, huh?
Yeah, they would. Yeah, yes.
The beat would have stopped. They would have been like,
No, they would have been cussing Chris out.
"Yeah, Chris, it's your fault."
Which was that Mexican singer that just sucked up his DJ a couple weeks ago? I don't know if you saw it. It wasn't Pluma though. It was some other guy. He got pissed off at the DJ.
Oh yeah, not that. Well, that's what I'm saying, bro. Like, I wish I would have an opportunity to perform in 15,000 people like that. I've had opportunities like that with Brandon Reels, and stuff, but you get what I'm saying?
Yes.
Like, I wish I could go every weekend and make. And that's why I don't drink, OG.
Right.
Plain and simple. I don't want to look like that. I get secondhand embarrassment from artists, and I don't know these guys. I don't want to end up like that.
My wife's like, you better listen to him. He's a smart.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, bro.
Like,
but-
honestly, just.
I mean, that is just such a bad look. Like if you're a professional and something happened like that, whether the thing skipped, whatever, bro, just keep it going. There's no need for it. Do you think it's just the ego has gotten so huge on all these guys?
I just think sometimes the extracurricular activities, like, honestly, he was slurring his words, just talking.
Oh, is that what
you
it
know?
was,
So
too?
I think he just pedo and,
Se pone-
you know, people get beer
Se
balls whether they
pasan.
want to admit it or not. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Y se pasan.
Y se pasan, yeah, and then the ego obviously doesn't help. You know, it's a little bit of everything.
Yeah, I thought you were gonna say I hope I get the opportunity to hit my DJ one day.
Nah,
I'm like, damn,
But
it's going dark.
Because I'm at a place right now where I'm in these meetings and I'm like, hey man, like, if you want to give me a real opportunity, put me in front of 10,000 people. That's a real opportunity.
Right.
Don't expect me to go and try to fill up a venue, knowing that it's gonna cost me an arm and a leg to do that.
Right.
You want to give me an opportunity, then give me a real one.
Now, have you worked around and tried to get onto some of these? Like you had Rhymefest here last week. You've got like Summer Nights. You got stuff. They got a lot of stuff out here in LA.
We tried as a team. We try to reach out to the manager. Sometimes they tell us they have their own openers and stuff
Is
like
that
that. That's basically the basic answer they give us. Like, we're like, hey, thank you. We'll keep you in mind, but we have our own artists.
That's the. So what kind of, is that? Just the music politics in it, or what is it? Because I know some guys who are in there, and they're okay. They're not the greatest.
Yeah, I think it's just relationships. Maybe I just don't have the right relationship yet with somebody.
Do you got to pay some of those guys to get in there? Is that what it is?
I mean,
maybe you got to grease the wheels.
right now it's to a point where I'm asking people how much, and some of them can't even tell me how much.
Wow, yeah, I'm
You
surprised.
know? I'll be like, how much? Like, tell me, give me a real number.
Raider Tommy. Let's get this guy in the books, homie, because I know Raider Tommy is involved in a lot of that kind of stuff. But yeah, maybe it's just you haven't made the right connections, because I've seen guys that I've had on here before, and I'm like, oh, that fool's playing there, cool. Like,
Yeah, no, I reached out even to the Bobby D's, even to the the artists that I know personally, and I say, any opportunity, I'm here. Someone cancels, I'm here. Just call me, give me a heads up, and I'm there, because at this point, I don't have no excuse to not, get to where I need
because
to.
that's what's gonna help you get out there.
Yeah,
is
exactly.
So like in Oxnard, there's nobody really put on any decent sized shows
Well,
right
I mean,
now?
at this point, like the goal is to get the new eyes and get new ears. That's why, I need to expand. Like honestly, my top market based on my listeners and the data we have is LA.
Really?
LA. My second one is Phoenix, and my third one is Oxnard.
But yeah, it might be where you go to because it seemed like even over here, the artists don't get that much love. They have to go out of town first.
Yeah.
They have to go to Phoenix, Utah. I mean,
Yeah, someone told me if you could afford to go to New York or something for 2 to 4 months, do it. And it does make you think, but I'm just like, man,
yeah, all the way out there, huh?
That's it.
But you went? Did you go? You went for that?
For the Independence Day.
the Mexican Independence Day, right?
Crazy. I never seen so many Mexicans in my life.
Oh man, you haven't been in downtown LA lately, bro.
No, not it was crazy, OG. It was 50,000 of them, at once.
You did a video there too, no?
Yeah. I
That's
shot a
right.
video, man, with Javi Lopez. Shout out to him and Hood Space Music. It was dope because now I go places like even San Diego. I have parked my truck outside in downtown. I went to the restaurant and somebody caught me slipping on the Instagram, and they came inside and asked me for a picture. Same thing in New York, but you don't. I guess when you're working over here, you don't think people over there are paying attention.
Yeah, people don't know you. Think
Yeah,
it's too
yeah,
far.
yeah.
But it's kind of cool to get that recognition,
Yeah,
right?
you're like, okay, well, I just gotta keep going. It's motivating for me, I'm motivated still.
How was that Independence thing? What was it? A march? Was it a?
Yeah, it's like they do it every year. Every year it's a big march that they do, and thousands of people come out. All the lowriders. They have the ballet
Yeah, like that. I think no lowriders in New York for whatever reason. Just
They have them, and they even got. That's something that I haven't seen over here. Maybe they do have it, but the big old trocas, the old school trocas with the big old bocinas, 30 bocinas, playing music outside.
Oh shit.
Yeah, it's to a point where I'm like, hey man, play my shit. While you're cruising, play my shit. You know what I'm saying? Because it's so many speakers.
Hit Hard Inc. $5 super chats. I stay rocking Young Quicks. That's what's
Hey,
up.
that's right.
Yeah, we gotta get Raider Tommy to hook you up, homie.
Nah, Ray Tommy shows me a lot of love. But
Yeah, for sure.
Tommy, if you know any opportunities, aquí estoy. Let's get it.
Yeah, no, Tommy does a lot of that stuff. I see him promoting a lot of stuff and people. So I'm sure if anybody can get you on one of these shows, and that's what it is. It's about us kind of working together. But like I said, it's got to be the politics of just the music industry, but you don't push that line. That's why I trip out on that. If people you don't. I mean, and it's good.
Yeah.
You don't push that. It's not even so much the negative line. It's the what's the word I'm looking for? It's like ignorance, bro. There's a lot of ignorance that comes out of music nowadays that make people think. Which it was kind of funny. I saw, and I'm not picking on the guy any means. And I'm not asking for a comment on him either. I saw the guy. What's his name? He just got out of the county jail. He did Icon. What's his name? He's from Pixley, bro.
I'm not sure.
Gun. What's his name, bro? Come on, chat. Help me out with this one, man. You know who it is?
You know who it is, Tuli? What's
What's his name? He said no. So he just came out of the county jail. He was in there for a few weeks or months or whatnot, and he was like, and I think he's got to be in his early 20s. Tommy Guns, there you go. Thank you, Moses. Tommy Guns was in there, and apparently this is the first time he's ever been in the county jail, and he was like saying how how bad it is, how he had to get stripped butt naked. He was like, dude, I'm like, yeah, that's what you do. Fool. Like, to my head, I'm like, this is the game, homie. But I'm thinking also, you're seeing the reality of it, Tommy, right? You're finally seeing the reality. You see it's horrible.
Yeah.
But you rapping about this.
Yeah,
you rapping about.
I don't want to end up in jail.
That's what I'm saying. You rapping about living that life and
I'm not trying to end up
and
naked
dropping
around
this
other
guy.
vatos, you know?
And,
Yeah.
and it kind of reminds me of a lot of times when you see these guys on First 48 that they get popped, and all of a sudden that real reality comes in. So a lot of these guys are rapping about that stuff. But what do you think? Dropping this guy, dropping that guy comes with. It comes with life in the joint. It comes with living that every day, homie.
Yeah.
So, before you guys, a lot of you guys out there rapping about this life, this and that. That is the life. The life is you're gonna get butt naked in front of a man. He's gonna tell you turn around, squat in coffee. He's gonna get a flashlight licking your ass. Like he's gonna tell you.
I don't want to ever experience that,
bro.
I don't ever want to experience
So
that.
to me, that was just I was interested. I was like, damn, this fool. But it reminded me that a lot of these people sit there and rap about this stuff, and it's almost like a persona you take on.
Well, I was always okay when I was a teenager and I was in high school. I was already rolling with the lean like a cholo guy, and he had the big song, and he was a gang member, and he was
for
and all
sure.
that stuff. But he and the OGs kind of taught me different. They kind of like tried to pitch me to like a Disney route. You know what I'm saying? Like they were like, nah, you can't cuss here, you're 18. You can't do like kind of thing. You know, that was the image. You know, and I guess I always because you're a kid. Like in my mind, it didn't sit right. Like I'm gonna be cussing, saying I got this, got a gun and all that stuff. Who's gonna take me serious? That's what I see it. That's how I see it. Like who's gonna
Right.
take me serious? Even if I live in the projects, even if I'm surrounded by gang members, because that's what I was surrounded by. I just said, who's gonna take a kid serious that wants to rap? You know, just because,
Well, they would if those guys would have got behind you negatively, and that happens a
Yeah,
lot
nah,
where you're getting a little bit of traction. All of a sudden, you got 20 gang members behind you in the video, but then that comes with something too. That comes with now all of a sudden you got other gang members.
Well, maybe because he had success, with the Lina Control
course.
song. So maybe he said, okay, it's a real business. So maybe that helped. And
Well, no, a real OG, a real gangster ass fool. And you see this even in not even OG guys. You see it in young people when they do interviews with, like they do the gang vlogs,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
And I see these young guys, and I was like, yeah, same way I used to think. They're like 18, 19 years old, and they ask him, hey, is your little brother? Hell no, I wouldn't want this life for my little
Yeah,
brother.
exactly.
Because they know, like, it's almost like, it's a shitty life, it's horrible. So, yeah, I don't want this for my little brother. So, but I've known some guys who don't give a shit. Like, yeah, hell yeah, my little brother's gonna be for that. Those guys are fucking just, living in a whole different fucking realm at the time. But nobody wants that for their family, bro. Nobody really wants that for themselves. But it's like, you got nothing else, so I'll take this fame.
yeah, now that you're saying that, now that I'm thinking about it, I was the oldest male in my family from the brothers. So maybe just the fact that I always think about them, like the other day that VC Star wrote that article, I didn't know what my little brother said, but he's 30 years old and he says that he still looks to me like for motivation,
That's
that
right, bro.
me keep going, and it shows him that he could do whatever he wants,
Yeah, because if you would have gone down that route, he's right behind you, bro.
Yeah.
I'm doing what my big brother's doing. If my big brother's gonna be doing dope and drugs and joining a gang and throwing it up,
I just always told him, don't rap. Don't rap. I always told him, hey, you do your thing, I do mine, we could, hang out, but just don't rap.
Mr. Tech said, Young Quicks, what you really need to do is bring back
Cholo
Cholo
Bingo.
Bingo. Oh, what's up with Cholo Bingo?
Man,
fool?
they I think I don't know what happened, but those guys ended up moving y todo. I think the pages, from what I knew, it wasn't even active no more. Pero no sé qué pasó, la mera verdad. I mean, they would just hire us, like me, Sad Boy, everybody, Mellow Man.
Yeah, they hit me up. I never went. I should have gone. I could have got paid. Yeah, you get paid pretty good.
It was work for hire. It was work for hire. And I mean, our incentive was that obviously, besides getting paid, that we were raising money for a good cause. That was the whole purpose.
Allegedly.
That they would tell us. Yeah. So I just tell people like, hey man,
But
if you see him on Instagram, send him a mensaje.
But I've seen him on Instagram.
Yeah?
Not the Cholo Bingo one. I've seen Dodger and.
Are they still doing raffles?
No, I haven't seen
Yeah,
that in a
see?
minute. Maybe they've got some kind of cease and desist from the
Yeah.
government saying, hey,
Yeah, you can't do that.
Because I was
Yeah.
thinking about it. I was like, damn, how these fools do that?
That was a
bro?
lot of money.
Yeah, dude, they were paying big money. I was like, I think I told Chris one time, I said, damn, I'm about to quit my job and go do Cholo Bingo once a week, bro. With that, I'm good.
Yeah, if you add it up, you'll go crazy. So
Yeah.
don't add it up.
Yeah.
Don't add it up.
Yeah, no, at the time you were doing it, they hit me up. That's what I think I hit you up and told you, and you told me, yeah, do they do this?
Yeah, but like, think about it. They call you and they're like, hey, man, we're going to pay you so and so. And and the rest of the proceeds are going. I mean, besides the winning prizes, because
Yes.
people would win for real.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, I had homies that with $100 won 6 racks. So like that's
Nice.
real deal. Like they still thank me to this day, but I don't know if all the money was going to where it needed to. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, but the incentive, how they got me, because I was already doing my community work. They were like, "Hey, Quicks, we're gonna pay you and help us raise some money for this rehab center." So it's a no-brainer.
Yeah, for sure.
They're gonna pay you and you're gonna help out a good cause.
Well, I've seen the pictures and the videos of the rehab center. They would show you.
Yeah.
They would show you like progress work of what's going on over there. So I mean, I believe it. I believe it is going on. I just think what it was just the feds.
much, yeah,
Yeah,
too
yeah.
much.
Because you were seeing how much money. I was like, I know you can do bingo legally, but it's got to be.
Because it was like a wave. I don't see nobody doing it. There was a wave where I seen Cholo Bingo and there was like other pages doing it.
No, I was like, no. When I saw it, I even thought about it. Damn,
I'm gonna do it.
yeah, how the fuck we do Cholo Bingo like this? Wait a minute, we're the American Cholo, bro.
We got Cholo Bingo to actually go physically to my hometown and host a contest in a real event, and it sold out, and somebody won right there. Y todo.
See, yeah, you can do stuff like that. Maybe just because of I don't know. Who
Maybe
knows?
the internet.
Maybe because the internet.
They would get a lot of flags and the lives would cut off y todo. So a lot of, you know.
But that wouldn't be a bad thing. Run out a hall somewhere and do the Cholo Bingo thing with prizes and all that.
Yeah, like if we have good prizes and stuff.
Yeah, for sure. Hit Hard Inc. $5 super chat. EPMD business still one of my favorite young quick bangers. Instant classic, homeboy.
Yeah, now that one, it's a EPMD remake, so Eric Sermon had to give us the blessing and the permission to put it out, which is, I tell people, like, man, the fact that Eric Sermon, you know, he just shared my cover yesterday, bro.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah, like,
Yeah, that guy really believes in you, bro, and he's right.
you know, like, he don't have to, you know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
he
He's
don't.
one of those that don't have to, and the fact that I could reach out to him and be like, hey, OG, I got a new album. He's like, I got you, I'm gonna share it. That's good enough for me. I don't need nothing else.
What's
man.
Eric Sermon doing nowadays?
He's getting ready to drop an album this in September.
Really?
Yeah, so he's working, and he said all whack rappers, all rappers that can't perform, all rappers talking about money, drugs, and just women, you're gonna have to get out the way because we're coming.
Yeah, that's everybody, bro.
So he said, hey, I got a new fleet. He mentioned my name. He mentioned a couple others. Just be ready, man.
You know who I saw, and they gave him so much pushback for his freestyle on it, and I actually liked it, bro. It was Will Smith.
I didn't hear it.
He did one. I don't know. Have you heard that one, Chris? It's a big site that he did it on, and he killed it. To me, he killed it, bro. But the thing is that people talk crap to him again because he's not banging, he's not this.
Yeah.
But when I saw his whole full thing and his metaphors and all that, I was like, damn, that fool's hard.
Yeah.
But I'm like, you try to rap without cussing.
Yeah.
You try to rap without.
It's hard.
Without putting all that extra on it.
Try to do it in 2 languages. It's hard.
You try to do that too. So when I think Will Smith nobody ever got over that slap, bro.
Yeah.
Nobody.
Yeah, that was weird.
But the rapping thing, no. Me personally, I thought he killed it because I think it is so difficult, bro.
Yeah.
There's especially I would say 95% of the rappers nowadays, they just can't. They can't. They have to say the N word. They have to cuss. They have to talk about the bitches and the hoes and the dope and the strap and doing all the time, and they have to go to the county jail in a couple of weeks like that. I don't do that time no more, bro.
Yeah, no, I never been attracted to that, man. I like more, like I like Key Glock, but he's not really talking about killing. He's talking about hustling. And,
Right, of course.
And, you know, and getting money and stuff like that, and getting his family out the hood and stuff like that. I like that kind of rap.
So did you ever rap like, let's say, rated R rap before when you first started?
I wouldn't call it rated R, but I do have my dirty records, of course. But I don't think I have anything where I say I killed someone or I shot somebody. Or,
Don't let me find it in the CD rack, bro.
I even have a record with the Eastside Click. It was straight back. It never came out, but I don't think we even talked about gangbanging and stuff for the same reason that I want to be respected as an artist, man.
All right.
I don't care about all the extra stuff. I don't care about the comments. I don't care what bro. Like I think I've told you last time. I've been straight for like 10 years. I know that there's levels to this.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Realistically, I'm very realistic. So I know that I'm at this certain point, and I've been at this certain point. Now I'm trying to reach whatever level that is on top of that. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So I'm doing everything I can, but like nothing really like gets to me. OG. I'm ready, man.
You've been doing this long enough.
Yeah, long enough. You know, like I get surprised when I see people with bigger platforms and stuff that get bothered by comments when they post something and they're like, oh man, you guys started going at me in the comments, I'm gonna delete it or whatever. I'll be like, dog, you've been doing this longer than me. You should have tougher skin.
Yeah, you gotta have tough skin for this, bro.
You know what I'm saying?
You got to. But I don't really. Well, then again, like when we collaborate a lot of stuff.
Yeah,
Anything
yeah.
you send me, I pretty much no problem.
Y nadie dice nada.
No, no good babosadas, wait. But also, it's also the energy you put out there. If you put out that horrible energy,
Yeah.
you're gonna get that back. and also, you got Brandon Rios on your side.
Yeah,
so
nah, who won it? Who won it?
I want that shit. fool.
Nah, but besides OG, whoever won it, I'll put up the money for Brandon Rios to knock you out, man. Except the OG. They'll get a fair
Yeah,
one.
we're going to do the fade, homie.
Yeah,
Brandon.
they're going to be a fair one.
We're gonna do it for Christmas giveaway, homie.
Yeah, he's there. One round, and whoever they get to pick whoever we give the PS5 to. You know?
I'm gonna bite his ear off. That's the only way I'm gonna win.
I'm gonna tell you, just hit him in the ribs.
Hey, so who's out of the 805 right now that many people haven't seen and you think may have some real good talent over there?
As far as music, or
As far as just in general, yeah. Music.
there's a new kid that I met through DJ Mambo. I believe his name is Trey, TR, with the letter number 3 and then Y. He has a record that they picked up, but I met him, and he was very quiet, very cool, very young.
Shy right now.
Yeah, shy. And I told him, hey, I got you, whatever you need, you know. And he's been showing love, and I've been showing love back. He has a good record called Garden of Eden. I even told him, hey, I like your record, Garden of Eden, you know. And he's like singing and kind of rapping on it too. And I never heard his music before, so that was like a surprise to me.
Young guy?
Yeah, young guy. He's probably like 21, like if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah,
you know,
right.
very young and very talented, very talented. So him, and of course, I always mention Leo the Fool. I feel like he's a very talented guy and just needs to focus on his music, and that's it. You know, instead of focusing on anything else, focus on
being
music.
the fool.
But maybe he don't. No, I don't think he's a fool. Maybe his vision, this isn't his dream. Maybe he
Right.
wants to do something else. You know,
That's
because I
right.
think they have like an auto body shop and stuff. Maybe that's what he likes. You know.
Or whatever hits.
Yeah, whatever he likes, you know. But he's very talented, and he got his own platform. Like that dude could post a selfie and get like 5,000 likes, you know. So like he's doing it.
Yeah, for sure, bro.
And I have a record with him that did very well. So I think he got his own spark. Him and then who else? Oh, there's I'm gonna mention him. His real name's Mark, the homie Mark. His rapper name's Delinquent. He's young too. He grew up where I grew up. Went to Wanimi High School. He's doing his thing, man. He's doing his thing. I know he's getting ready to put out some. He says his real music for the whole world too,
This is
like
it, this is it.
how I'm talking. So you know, I want to mention them too, and make sure that they all stay motivated because they're the next generation after me. They're like 10 years younger than me, OG. So they're ready, you know. And I'm like, man, as long as they know that it's real, then we're all right. The 805's in good hands.
You're soon to be called the OG over there.
Yeah,
bro.
I'm gonna be the Theo Quicks.
Hey,
Theo
before you
Quicks.
know it, it comes and you're the Theo fool.
Yeah, Theo Quicks, you know. But so those 3 cats. But there's boxers like.
That was next on that. Any new box
There's-
coming out of there?
yeah, there's a young kid called Angel. I don't want to get his last name mixed up, but I've known him since he was a kid. He was when Brandon Rios had a gym. He was training there. Guate used to train him. I know him since he was probably like 9 years old or something ridiculous. Like he's a
kids are
pro
boxing.
now. He's a pro.
Shit.
And he's winning. He hasn't lost. He just fought at the shoe match and he won. So Angel, Team Angel, you already know what it is.
That's right.
Shout out to him and who else? Who else is doing their thing?
Hey, they come out boxing early over there, huh? They start. What's the youngest like?
Well, let me give one more shout out.
Yeah, please.
Isaiah Chavez. I think he's like 17. He just won the USA boxing gloves from Oxnard. I know his dad. His name's Joe Chavez. They have the Twins Boxing Organization. The mayor just gave him a proclamation for winning that. And
yeah.
he's not even 18 yet. You know what I'm saying? And I think the only person that had done that before is Fernando Vargas.
Oh shit.
So you know what
That's
I'm saying?
not a bad company to
so
be
the
in.
805, once again, we are.
Well,
in good hands.
even the Vargas brothers are out there making some noise.
Yeah,
bro.
yeah. But I think their dad obviously was from Oxnard. I think they represent Vegas more or less. But I think the youngest one, Emiliano, represents Oxnard for sure. And so
Okay.
yeah, you know. So but it's all to me. It's all Oxnard. Oxnard. You know, their dad left a legacy that's never gonna be forgotten. So
For
you know,
sure.
You know?
No, that whole city and town is it's something special, bro. It's definitely something special with the boxing, with you guys coming out there, what you guys do. There's a lot of times like. I met shout out to all the guys from Chicas. I met them out there when I was. Then they were serving the hot dogs
Yeah,
and the
yeah,
food and
yeah,
everything.
yeah.
I somehow ended up giving one of them a ride home.
That's
So
right.
I forgot the homie was. He was like, "He'll give you a ride home." I said, "I will." He's like, "Yeah, fool." I said, "No problem. Come on, fool, let's
Let's
go."
roll, huh?
I gave him and his daughters a ride home,
That's right.
And then he took me to because I never knew about that area. So I took him over there. But it was nothing but love. But what you guys have there is special, bro. It's definitely special. Like I said, with the boxing, with the community. what you guys also have, you guys have a lot of business owners, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a beautiful thing. It's like, you know what, dude? Yeah, they're hustling, they're grinding. They got that blood in them that they're starting businesses, whether it's the body shop, whether it's restaurants, or whether it's a guy, you know, picking strawberries off the field.
Yeah,
bro.
now speaking of businesses, major shout out to my boys, Gordo's Hot Chicken. They are young entrepreneurs. I used to pick up the food at their house. Now they have 3 locations.
No way. See, that's what I'm talking about, bro. That's dope. Yeah.
I used to pick up the food at their house, literally. Go to their house, park with their emergencies
Let's
on.
go to Gordo's house. We got the chicken.
Salían and bring your food. Now they got 3 locations. One at the Collection, at a prime location, and then they got 2 food trucks through the city.
Gordo's Hot Chicken.
Gordo's Hot Chicken, man. And more importantly, besides that, they've been giving back since I can remember. Like when they were selling food at their mom's house still, whatever it was, you know? They were already trying to put their imprint in the community. So, like, nothing goes unnoticed. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, for sure, for sure. So what's the goal for next year, bro? As far as the music thing, I mean, is there any point where you're gonna sit there and say, all right, man, I gotta get a real job eventually, or are you just gonna keep on?
Nah, because as far as like my, you know, financially, like I could probably keep going for like 5 more years.
Nice.
You know what I'm
Nice.
saying?
Heck yeah,
So, but obviously there's more. Like I say, I'm really realistic. You know, I just can't stay still, man. I can't stay still. I have certain promises and things that I've said as a kid that I can't. How can I say? I can't just seem to leave behind. I gotta fulfill them. You know.
Right.
There's like 3 things left, OG. 3 things left, and then after that, I'll probably open a taco truck or something. I don't know, man. I don't know.
Young Quick's Hot Chicken.
I'll be Turi's Birria, Quick's Turi's Birria.
yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
That's the man right there,
You
bro.
know, something. I don't know, but it's just. I've been blessed to be able to do what I wanted to do. You know what I'm saying? And I said I was going to retire by the age of 40. I still got like almost 8 years. You know, so like I feel like up to that point, I guess I got to prove to everybody else like, hey, you can do it too.
That's
you know?
right. Well, I think if karma and all that is real, bro, you will be blessed more than you already have. Because, like I said, you're one of the few guys out there that I see doing big things for his community, bro. And if the worst thing you ever remembered for is not being a rapper but being a guy who took care of his neighborhood, bro, I'll take that all day long.
Well,
bro.
that's what the guy was telling me. He said, hey, bro, like, don't be so hard on yourself because there's dudes that technically make it, but they don't mean nothing to their community.
Yeah, they got no love.
You know what I'm saying? They said you did that without, in your head, thinking you didn't make it.
Yeah, I forgot which boxer was talking about that, and they were talking. They compared Mike Tyson and Mayweather. They're like, you know, Mike Tyson blew a lot of his money, doesn't have all that no more. Mayweather's still a huge millionaire. Mayweather has to walk around with 5-6 security guards.
Yeah.
Mike Tyson walk around in the
By
city
himself.
and gets nothing but love,
Yeah.
bro. And I think that's the outcome. That's the outcome you have now, and you continue to have. You know, be on the pathway that you are, brother.
But obviously, I just tell people, hey, you want me to be able to do more? Because I get messages. OG, I get messages. People telling me to co-sign for their cars. Like, who do you think I am?
Chris, bro.
And then,
Hey, man.
you want to know? And I ask them, why me? And they're like, well, you do so much for the community, you know. Sometimes,
se pasa la gente, güey.
sometimes a stranger will just help, you know. And I'm just like, hey, man, I ain't got it like that, you know. I can't just give you $6 grand because if I give you $6 grand, I gotta consider it a loss.
Hell yeah.
You know what I'm
bro.
saying?
Yeah.
I don't expect you to pay me back. You know, at that point.
Yeah,
So,
bro.
but I get messages like that all the time, or for, can you tell McDonald's to give me a scholarship? Can you tell this? Can you tell that? And I'm just like, man, bro, I don't know where you guys think that I got it like that, or that I could just make that call and they're gonna listen to me because these
think
are
it's that easy.
They're business owners, you know.
Yeah.
My relationship with them has nothing to do with me asking for stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Listen, if I might get you a Happy Meal,
Yeah,
bro.
I can
but-
get you a Happy Meal, maybe a McDonald's mochila,
Yeah, bro,
maybe
but-
an apron or a jale. If you want to get a jale, I can get you a
No te
jale.
pases, güey. No te pases. That's the things that pasan, and that happens to it at
Yeah.
all and every single community event I've ever been to. People se pasan.
Yeah.
They'll grab a gift and what can I get that one? What can I?
But I'm not gonna complain because hey, I love my mom to death and everything. But she's like that, like say, not in a bad way, but like say it's your birthday
Yeah.
and you're my brother and she's with me when I buy you the gift and she knows how much I spent. When it comes to her birthday, if she knows it's less, she's bringing it up to me and bringing it to my attention. So I'm used to that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, for
I'm
sure.
used to that, but I guess you just gotta pick and choose who you could be like that with. You
No,
know?
but you get assertive. I see it. You're like me, like, no, come on. I got 1,000 people here.
Yeah,
I don't
yeah,
have time
yeah.
to sit there and worry why he didn't get the
Yeah,
bike and
yeah,
he got
yeah,
the. You know,
yeah.
it happens,
It
bro.
gets frustrating, you know?
It gets frustrating because when we do it, like people that I know, like, dude, I'm like, bro, you can't take it serious. People,
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
just how they are, and
Yeah, out of 1,000 people, we get like 1 or 2 complaints. So I never lose sleep.
yeah,
over it,
but
you know?
1,000, you're gonna get like for like 5 or 7. Maybe out of 100, you get 5 or 7, bro. Hey, get in mas, wait, get in mas. You give him a turkey. Where can I get that other turkey? Like, just shit, keep on going, bro. But that's just what it is. But so tomorrow you're gonna be on. Talk to us where you're gonna be on in the next few weeks, bro. So
Visión Latina tomorrow, live TV, channel 33, or check your network. Visión Latina.
What time?
9 in the morning.
Okay.
It's morning show.
It's a morning show.
Morning show. Live. So if I mess up, you guys can tell me. And then this Saturday, I'm at the Ceviche Chow Down Festival. I'm a judge, celebrity judge. On Saturday.
Where at?
In Ventura. If you want to come, OG, I'll get you some tickets.
I got a masquerade party to go to, bro.
Free drinks, free ceviche.
I might have to cancel that masquerade.
Yeah, so I'm the special guest judge, and
Where
at the Ceviche Fest in Ventura.
Oh, they got a ceviche fest.
Yeah.
Oh,
So I'll get you in. I already do these. You want to roll?
That sounds
all right.
good.
So Ceviche Fest Saturday, Sunday. I'm at the VCFC game, August 31st. You want to come out? 7 p.m. We're playing against Texas. They're gonna feature my album, y todo. This Sunday.
Sunday we might. What's up, Chris? You want to go to
Soccer
soccer game, Chris? Mondays. Let me know.
September 7th.
This Sunday?
This Sunday. Yeah.
Let me know.
That would go
You
talk to
already know.
Kobe and get him here for the interview, bro.
Yeah, and get him in. Yeah.
Yeah, no,
And that way you can meet the mayor. If you
I met the
you met
mayor
him at the
before. Yeah, I met
Christmas
the mayor.
mayor. That way you can tell him work out the date.
For sure.
Okay, so I got that. And then September 7th. This is huge with McMara, McDonald's. Anybody, if you're watching this right now, go to my Instagram, check my latest story. We're raising basically money, so we're doing a walk. We're doing a walk on September 7th, a big walk with Ronald McDonald for the Ventura County room that they have for the kids for free healthcare y todo eso.
Oh, nice.
So he told me, hey, just spread the word. Tell them to sign up. They don't have to pay. You guys don't have to do nothing. The code is on my Instagram. Sign up, join our team, walk with us, and help us raise some money.
Where's the walk gonna be at?
In Ventura County.
How long the walk?
I'm not sure, but I'm ready.
Because Ronald can't walk that. Probably with them big old shoes, bro. That's what I was thinking.
So September 7th, I'm doing that. September 13th, I'm playing with the mayor. We're playing. We're opening.
No Diddy.
No, we're playing soccer.
I don't know, bro. I had to say
No,
it.
no.
He said I'm playing with the man.
No.
Like, I don't know, bro.
I thought I said play soccer.
No wonder you got that flag.
No pienses, they're gonna go well to the chat. No, but I meant
I saw you, player. I saw you, player.
I meant a soccer match. We're playing in a celebrity soccer match. We're opening for Chivas USA. Chivas USA on the 13th, Saturday the 13th, and then the 14th. I'm gonna have my cars and my dog at the Independence Day parade, but in Oxnard.
Okay, that's
So
right.
I'm busy all the way till September 14th, I believe.
Busy in 805,
Yeah,
boy.
yeah.
That's what I'm talking about. So last, before we start getting out of here, Ryan, let people know how they can support you, first off,
Yeah.
where they can listen to the music, and how they can contact you.
Man, to support me, I would say the best way would be just to use my music in your stories and reels, especially if you like them. Just
Okay.
and spread the word. Let the people know. Hey, have you heard of Young Quicks? That goes a long way. It goes longer than anything. Have you heard of Young Quicks? Check them out. And just check out my website. My website has everything. It has the merch. It has my bio. It has my press kit. It has my new album. It has the lyrics. It has everything. Literally all the music videos I've ever done. YoungQuicks.com. You could even sign up for a newsletter. I'll send you free music, free lo que tenga, you know?
I think we have one super chat before we go, Chris.
Let's get it.
One last super chat. There you go. Hit Hard Inc. Can you $1 super chat? Can you co-sign for my the Mortal? He wants to buy my Mortal Kombat from Gil. No. That's what it is. All right, hey, Quicks. Always appreciate you, brother.
No, thank you.
You're a good man, homie, and God will bless you, man. With that being said, appreciate you guys tapping in. Make sure to go check Homeboy out, check out his music, run up his numbers, and use it in the reels.
Let's
appreciate
get
you guys. We'll see you guys Friday.